You already know something is wrong. You feel it. Not in a dramatic way, just quietly. A low hum beneath everything. The sense that time is moving and you are standing still. That everyone else has figured something out that you haven't. That somehow, somewhere, the version of you that you imagined, that confident, disciplined, purposeful person, never quite showed up. This video is for that feeling. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to tell you things that most people spend a lifetime learning the hard way. Things that will sting a little. Things that might make you uncomfortable. But things that, if you actually let them in, will change how you see yourself, your time, and your future. Let's begin. The first harsh truth is this: most of your suffering is self-created. Not by the world, not by your family, not by your circumstances, by you. By the stories you keep telling yourself in the quiet moments. The story that says you're not ready, that it's too late, that you don't have what it takes. You have been living inside a narrative that was never true. And the terrifying part, you wrote it yourself. The phone in your hand right now has stolen more from you than any person ever could. Hours. Days, weeks. Think about that. Every hour you spent scrolling was an hour you didn't spend building. Every time you opened that app without thinking, you handed a piece of your focus to someone else. And focus is everything. Focus is the raw material of every great life ever lived. Here is truth number 2. You are not behind because life is unfair. You are behind because you keep postponing. The word later has destroyed more potential than failure ever has. Because failure at least means you tried. Later means you didn't even begin. And you know this, you feel it every night when you lie in bed running through everything you meant to do and didn't. That weight, that quiet guilt. That's not weakness. That's your instincts trying to wake you up. Listen to them. Truth 3. Motivation is a lie you've been sold. Not entirely, but mostly. You have been waiting to feel ready. Waiting to feel inspired. Waiting for the right moment, the right mood, the right season of life. But the people who are winning, they don't wait to feel like it. They move anyway, especially when they don't feel like it. Especially in the moments when everything inside them says not today. That is when the real separation happens. Not in the highlights. In the hard, quiet mornings when no one is watching and you do it anyway. That's discipline. Not a personality trait, a decision. Made over and over again, every single day. Truth 4, and this one is heavy. The people you are comparing yourself to are not happier than you. Social media is a performance. Every curated photo, every highlight reel, every success story with the perfect caption, it is a version of life that no one actually lives. The comparison is not just hurting your confidence, it is pulling your attention away from your own path. And your path is the only one that matters. The only race you are in is with who you were yesterday. Everyone else is irrelevant. Stop watching their lives. Start building yours. Here is truth 5. You don't have a knowledge problem. You have an action problem. You have watched the videos. You have read the quotes. You have saved the posts, highlighted the chapters, listened to the podcasts. You know what you're supposed to do. And yet, here you are, still waiting, still hesitating, still preparing to prepare. Information without action is just entertainment. And your life is not a spectator sport. At some point, and that point is now, you have to stop consuming and start doing. Messy, imperfect, uncertain, but doing. Truth 6. Your habits are building a life whether you are paying attention or not. Right now, today, your daily choices are constructing your future self. The hour you spend mindlessly scrolling instead of reading. The meal you grab because it's easy instead of because it's good for you. The workout you skipped. The skill you didn't practice. These don't feel like decisions, but they are, and they compound. Not overnight, but over months and years, they add up into an identity, into a version of you. The question is whether you are going to like that version. Because you are not just making choices, you are making yourself. Truth 7. The uncomfortable feeling you keep running from. That's where your growth lies. Every time you avoid the hard conversation, the difficult task, the risky decision, you shrink. Slightly, imperceptibly. But over time, avoidance becomes a habit too. And then fear becomes the architect of your life. The comfort zone is not a safe place. It is a slow cage. Growth only happens at the edge of discomfort. So when you feel that resistance, that pull to retreat, lean into it. That feeling is a signal. It is telling you exactly where you need to go. Truth 8. No one is coming. This is the one people resist the most. But it is the most freeing truth in this entire video. No mentor is going to appear and hand you clarity. No opportunity is going to arrive perfectly wrapped at your door. No version of luck is going to fix what you have been avoiding. This life, your life, is entirely your responsibility. The moment you stop waiting to be saved and start saving yourself, everything shifts. Not because the world changes, because you do. Take ownership of everything. Your time, your habits, your mindset, your results, all of it. Own it completely. That is not a burden. That is power. Truth 9. The years are going faster than you think. This is not a scare tactic. It is arithmetic. You are not going to be young indefinitely. The window of time when you have the energy, the flexibility, the freedom to build something meaningful. It is not unlimited. Every year you spend circling the same unfinished goals is a year you won't get back. Not tomorrow. Not next month. Now. Now is when it counts. Now is when the version of you that you actually want to become gets built or gets abandoned. And truth 10, the final one, the one that ties everything together. Small actions, repeated daily, become an extraordinary life. Not dramatic transformation, not one huge leap. Just the quiet accumulation of right decisions made when no one is clapping, when no one is watching, when nothing feels inspiring. Read 10 pages. Move your body. Put the phone down. Do the work. Make the call. Have the hard conversation. Every single day. Without waiting to feel like it. Without needing permission. Without waiting for the stars to align. Because here is what I know. You already have everything you need. The knowledge is there. The potential is there. The time, right now, today, is there. What is missing is the decision. Not a plan. Not a strategy. Not another video. A decision. That starting today, you will stop treating your life like a rehearsal. This is it. This moment. This version of you. This is where it begins. Not when you're ready. Not when things calm down. Not when you figure it all out. Now, exactly as you are, with everything you have, you take one step, then another, and one day you'll look back at this exact moment, this pause, this feeling in your chest right now, and you will realize this was the moment everything changed. Make that moment this one. Go.